But if I move my hands, then my feet will catch up. Because if I have to wait to go and then move my hands, it's too late. These are slower than these. Now, hitting, yes and no. Because there's a time I step and then I sink and hit. And there's other times I'll move my hand and then the foot will catch up. There's both. But for blocking, I find now that my hands, then my feet move. Because this can be faster. Now I just caught up. I'm moving with these now. This has got me covered as I can now close distance. And I want to make this as simple as possible in the sense that I don't want to have to move too much. It takes too much time. I don't have time to waste. So what we're going to look at real quick is now using this. And now I'm going to think of my hand and then my feet catch up. So here, same technique, right? It's just before I did this, then this. Now I'm like, oh, I'm here. Punch and pull back. See, here it is. See, this hand tracked back. Notice my placement and look at his energy. He's already, exactly. So now when he goes to punch, boom, get out of here. Or he goes to punch, boom. He's in a lot of trouble right now. Okay. As he comes here, he retracts his hand, cover. Now, people say, what if he punches with the other hand? Then I say I have to protect me first. So I always have me what? Covered. When I come here, as he tracks it back, I'm already in position. I'm ready to go. I'm going to hit whatever's in front of me, whether it be this leg, the groin, the other leg. See what I mean? Feeling him the whole time. So, boom. I want to be here. Now I can go right back into everything else we've been doing. Notice my thumb every single time. Move with the camera a little bit. When I hit, my palm goes here. Why? This is a sure thumb rate. So when you get here, if my palm is even if it touches the chin, watch. If I'm anywhere in their facial area, I can pluck his eye out. Right? So boom, this way. Boom, this way. Even here, I can drop the ridge hand into the eye. So that's all I need. Okay, so use the hand to track back. And it's the old brush block. But not really. We call it brush and seal. Don't, because see, watch. Punch, pull that quick. But did I do anything? Did I stop him? Did I gain any advantage? Brush and seal. Not this brush, block. We don't block. We seal, we hit.
We destroy.
So I come in, boom! This is where I want to be. See what I mean? Now we're rock and roll with this guy. So just get the feeling of here. Okay? Whatever you want to do. What we want to do is look at the inside a little bit. So same kind of thing. So a lot of times, boom! I want to get here. Because if I get this position, same technique, right?
Just going here. Opening your box. Opening.
Now, let me go back to the previous one. Remember I talked about the footwork? It can be here. It can be here. It doesn't really matter. I don't get stuck on the footwork thing. Because I just don't know what's going to happen a lot of times. I move by what I feel. My eyes feel what's going on, and I move. It takes time to develop that. So sometimes this just happens to come out, sometimes this comes out. Probably 90+% of the techniques we do, I can do with either leg forward or back. When I get there now, I have a different variety of follow-ups I can do depending on, but I don't want to get stuck. Oh boy, I went the wrong way. And if you think that way, your mind does what? Stops, it sinks. It's what you were trying to do to him was what? Stop, shot, drop. Just happened to you in your mind. Oops. Because what do you do when you kind of like, you blank out for a moment, your body goes, it's grounding itself going, okay, what's going on? That's not a good time to do it when you're engaged in an altercation, right? So I got to focus on many different ways of moving so I don't get stuck in my mind. So, but this one, boom, same type of thing. When I come here, he punches and pulls back. I follow, right? If that other hand comes, I'm ready to what? To rock and roll. Kicking the inside. Don't get me wrong, this is nice too. A lot of the goodies are here. More dangerous, greater payoff. Sometimes you got to be willing to take the risk, right? If you can't risk, if you don't have the ability to risk your own demise, you're not willing to go the distance to save your life or someone else. I'm serious. You have to develop the mindset of, I'm willing to risk my own demise. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not training to let that happen. I'm training so it doesn't happen. If I'm worried about that, where's my mind going to be? Not where it needs to be, right? I got to go, look, I need to stand up. Okay? It's about to happen. I'm going to take whatever he gives me because I'm going to give him 3 times back, 10 times fold, 100 times fold. You see what I mean? It's a different mindset. We train the physical body, but how often do you train your mind, your spirit? We need to talk about the 6 coordinations. We talked about it last year. Come to the Sunday session. We'll do some Qigong fudging about getting that energy up, but also explosive energy. The Qigong would provide that. That's for another class. So when he jabs, boom. See? It was there already. Same technique. As he pulls back, I track. If the other hand's coming, I'm already what? Ready to go. Boom. Or I'm already here. Now I have this neck lock here. I can come in and say goodbye, right? So think of here, move in. So many techniques from here, trying to finish with, but I do want you to move and close distance. Here's another little nice key. He wants to throw that round push. Sometimes I just repel the shoulder. Palm it as being nice. Impact, right? Boom. It's like, I just jam into it. Even there now, it's mine now. I've taken that punch away. I'm ready to rock. So if I want to close off that other hand, boom, I smother it. I tap that shoulder, I'm ready to go. But you have to have this type of willing to work them. Okay? Inside line, or I take the outside line, but he's going to get kicked in the groin regardless. So, yeah. So, if I want, same entry, but I cut him. I cut him when he goes to move. And there's principles of go-no-sen, sen, sen-no-sen, sen, sen-no-sen. It's in karate, it's in judo, it's in most. And it's understanding go-no-sen is, for me, very basic in the sense that you block, you strike. Now, eventually, you put the time in between closer and closer. Like last night, we went boom. It's almost a go-no-sen-sen. He goes to, I block and hit him at the same time. There's other times, sen-no-sen, when he gets ready to go, boom, and I cut him. Sen-no-sen is, I pick up the thought that he's about to hit me, and I just take him out. For example, I'm talking to a guy, things are starting to get a little heated, you notice he's taking his watch off. He's about to go down. Am I going to wait for him to put the watch in his pocket? He's taking it halfway off. Boom! Both his hands are tied up. I'm going to take him right then. Now, maybe he was going to give me the watch, but I'll still take it. So what I want you to think about when that jab, boom. Saying is, this covers me, so if he's pulling back, it doesn't really matter. He's going to eat the kick. You guys who did the kata earlier, this is anaku. That's where I got this concept. Okay? I block and kick at the same time. I don't necessarily go kick, block, and then punch. I cover. See, now I don't care what time I make contact with your hand, whether it be before I kick you or after I kick you. I cover my hand. So you want to think of when my hand goes, my leg goes. So this feeling is, whoosh! I was able to cover distance and put something in between me coming in. Plus, yin-yang action, the head comes forward, so he's going to eat something. And I still, this hand comes up and tracks in what seals the elbow. So, now I'm ready to go. Now watch, from here, same thing on the outside. So it doesn't really matter. Now, he's ready to go. So you can either come this way, or come this way. And I'm ready to work. So here's what your choices are. 1, or outside, same ceiling, come through.